Master yourself, and you will master your life. Philosophy of Miyamoto Musashi. Miyamoto Musashi, the greatest samurai swordsman in Japanese history, left behind a philosophy that transcends the battlefield. He believed that true mastery of life begins with mastery over oneself. Musashi understood that if you cannot control your mind, your emotions, and your desires, you will always remain a servant to them, no matter how skilled or strong you appear to others. He trained endlessly, not just to wield the sword with precision, but to discipline his spirit. For Musashi, every practice was a way to sharpen his awareness and detach from fear and hesitation. He once wrote, "Today is victory over yourself of yesterday. Tomorrow is your victory over lesser men." This means that your only true enemy is your own weakness and ignorance. When you conquer that, everything else falls into place. Musashi taught that life is war, but not a war against others, a war against your inner chaos. He rejected comfort and luxury because he knew that these are traps that weaken the mind. He lived simply, slept with little, ate just enough, and carried no unnecessary possessions. By doing this, he ensured that his spirit would never be chained by desire or dependency. His principle of not seeking pleasure for its own sake reminds us that the more you indulge in fleeting pleasures, the weaker your willpower becomes. Musashi believed in accepting everything exactly as it is. When you stop resisting reality, you gain clarity to act with power instead of reacting out of fear or anger. This acceptance is not submission. It is awareness of how things are so you can move strategically through life. He also believed that you must never be led by feelings of lust or love for anything. This does not mean you should not love, but that your love should never cloud your judgment or make you lose your inner balance. To Musashi, emotional mastery was crucial because when emotions dictate your actions, you lose control. True mastery is acting from purpose, not from impulse. He wrote that you should think lightly of yourself but deeply of the world, which means you must not let pride or ego cloud your vision. When you think lightly of yourself, you remain humble, open to learning, and free from insecurity. Thinking deeply of the world allows you to see beyond the surface, to understand patterns and strategies in everything around you. Musashi believed in training to the point where skill and instinct become one. He said, "You can only fight the way you practice." This applies to life as much as combat. If you practice discipline, focus, and awareness daily, these qualities will guide your decisions naturally under pressure. But if you train in distraction, laziness, and emotional indulgence, these will become your habits when life tests you. Musashi's life was the embodiment of this principle. He fought over 60 duels without defeat because he mastered himself before he faced his opponent. He knew that battles are won in the mind long before they begin. To master yourself is to understand your weaknesses and strengthen them, to identify your fears and face them, to know your mind so deeply that no external event can shake your inner peace. It means creating discipline so strong that it becomes effortless. Musashi teaches us that when you master yourself, you become unbreakable. No criticism can wound you, no failure can destroy you, and no challenge can defeat you, because your foundation is not built upon external things. It is built upon inner mastery. So remember his words, "When you know the way broadly, you see it in all things." If you seek to master your life, begin today by mastering yourself. For in conquering the self, you conquer the world.